And then when you got all these, so yeah, and then that brings me to this this woman who
he's connecting.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
Jeff, this is new. Jeff Grimes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This poor woman, you know, her sympathies to her family. She worked here, and she passed away last week in her sleep from a heart attack.
Almost made her retirement.
Yeah, well, and her funeral is the same day
she was supposed to have her
retirement party was supposed to be.
They even used the same picture as he was saying.
Yeah, so it's you know,
they didn't even have a good sense to take that down.
we really need to modernize our fleet.
I should have.
I know some people who complain about, who argue of that.
Stressed me out to see that.
That's right.
You know, I was reminded of this poor individual who was ready to retire and then passed away a week before, and you know, TriMet should have updated this retiree thing.
That offends us.
We don't have any money. We don't have any money.
They can't make a new. It costs like 1/100th of 1 cent to make another copy.
Or find some scrap paper and put it over it.
TriMet is great.
Well, I think that the bus job will kill you. Yes. And
well,
we don't know if that's what happened.
But no, but it's not just us. Although workers, you know, especially yard workers, are more exposed than the general public. But you know, let's face it.
That was for us to. That's part of our grief counselors.
The air quality in Portland isn't that good, and we at TriMet could be doing a lot to improve it if we had a modern, all new modern fleet of buses.
Well, supposedly they've done stuff though.
And you can say, well, you can't.
Hybrid buses.
Yeah, because you can say, oh well, you can say Portland's air is better than LA's, okay, and then you can say LA's is better than Mexico City. Mexico City's is better than Shanghai's. But you know what? It's all bad. Bad is bad.
Jakarta, who has the worst?
And you got. You know,
who has the worst air?
Yeah.
Who does have the worst air? Do you know?
Probably China. Oh yeah, China for sure. Yeah, Shanghai.
Well, I threw out Jakarta.
Beijing,
I'm sure they're bad.
But Mexico City has terrible air.
Mexico City,
and
notorious.
Southern California. But
well, actually, Southern California is considerably better than a lot of these other countries like Mexico.
Well, LA's got a pretty bad smog problem still.
Right. Oh, I'm not saying they don't.
But Portland, my point is Portland's air isn't as good as people think it is. It could be a lot better. Yeah,
I have to say, well, I have to say, when I have my window open, I get a lot of grime.
Yeah, last night I was smelling gas all night out of my window.
Were you smelling out in the suburbs?
I want to get out of there, but I got that job. I'm not going to leave it until I.
So anyway,
part of me wants out.
It's a noble ambition to try and emphasize rail and try and you know, be a trailblazer, quote unquote.
Land use policy,
for that.
Jeff, you're missing it.
But
that's what they do here. They don't do transit. It's land use is what they're doing now.
Well,
and they put those maxes in. They're hoping that companies will build their companies over there, and that's what Max does. It creates economic development. It's supposed to.
Take a look at Rockwood.
No, the streetcar get people to buy those condos, so they won't take those people in those condos won't ride buses because it's beneath them.
Right.
But you give them a nice streetcar and they'll like it because it's like an Acura or a Volkswagen.
Well, let's put it this way.
Americans aren't going to ride the Volkswagen. They want the Acura.
You know, Portland streetcar is basically the same size as a 60-foot articulated bus. Yeah. They could have bought some really nice air-conditioned, low-floor articulated buses and ran those up and down those streets just like for a fraction of the cost.
And some people, I know a person who has mentioned, who argued for that.
Yeah.
But the response was that doesn't bring the development or whatever.
That's right. It's about development. The rail brings the development.
Yeah, no, streetcar has brought development. Max has
well, there's been some debate on that. That's true.
In alleviating highway congestion and you know, on the freeways.
We got very congested highways.
Yeah. But the point is like, even if you consider the rail to be the backbone of your transit system, you still need the capillaries to get people to the back.
Well, no, they can just drive to the park and ride.
Buses are the capillaries.
Yeah,
and you need to
they just drive.
You know, keep your buses in good shape.
Well, obviously, the people that run this place don't agree with you, do they? Because that's not what they're doing.
I'm very curious what's going to happen with the ridership of the former Cedar Mill shuttle. How many of those people are going to start driving to Sunset?
He was with Bob today.
I guess 2 or 3 people I saw on it said that they're going to try to ride the bus.
Right.
That they actually live clear to.
We'll see if it,
right.
Well, that they actually live close to the bus stop. But the other thing is that. The other thing is that also you have to go through Leahy Road now.
Right.
It's not direct service anymore.
But and again, will that some people may try it. I'm really curious 6 months from now.
I want to know how the Green Line performance is going to be. That's what I really want to see. How many people West turned out to be a colossal failure. It's a colossal failure.
Because West was destined to be a colossal failure because they didn't have the ridership numbers in the first place.
Yeah, but the Green Line, they're going to come from where then? The 72? Where are they coming from?
They're hoping there is a lot of
no, they haven't cut any 72s, by the way.
The Happy Valley area, Damascus, all that area. Those are there's a lot of development out in that area in the past 10 years.
So they'll drive to the station?
So they're trying to get those people to get on the train.
Okay, so that's what they're thinking then.
The ones that have to commute to downtown Portland or something like that.
I'm not an expert on this issue. I'm sure he's much more knowledgeable on this than me. I haven't even really thought about it till just this minute. But wouldn't it have been more prudent to just wait and do the Milwaukee line first and take that all the way from Milwaukee to Clackamas and then downtown, and and put off that Green Line?
I don't see that Green Line.
Well, the thing is, the right of way.
It might have been more expensive, but it seems like it would have been a better.
That's what they were going to do originally, with South North. In the 90s, but I think part of the thing is there's not there's not development between Milwaukee and I-205. And the other thing is the I-205, the right of way is there, so it's
they
easy
built the
to
freeway.
So they already got
left the room there for that. And part of it was
just like the West.
They were trying to get Max into Clackamas County because that was the only county that wasn't served by.
I know.
So now the 3 counties now have Max
what
service.
I'm saying is
I see. I didn't even know that either. Shit, man. I don't know
From Portland to Milwaukee to Clackamas, that
right.
line.
Yeah.
Well, that's
what they're going to be doing
someday. Right? Well, I think the initial is just to Milwaukee, and then I'm sure someday they'd want to extend it from Milwaukee to Clackamas.
That's what I'm saying. Would it have been better just to wait until you had the money to do that whole thing?
Well, they just talked about the right of way was available.
Those are how people kind of go to the airport and to the east side. It'll be
right. Yeah. Now if you live, now you live in Happy Valley. Now you just catch a train. Now of course you'll have to transfer at Gateway, but now you have a train that'll take you to the airport.
Yeah.
It's not perfect.
And it is proven that people do prefer rail over bus. That's a fact. Give them the choice, they'll take rail.
And
over
you should
bus.
see how congested 82nd gets. I've ridden the 72. Like
right
around Powell, about a third mile backup.
Yeah. Well, anyway, gang.
Yeah, I think we should call it a night here.
It's been fun. It's been
well, hopefully we'll have a chance to meet again, but it's possible that we won't because this is TriMet and nothing is for sure here. One of us could die in our sleep.
We'll all end up working out Powell or something like that.
Well, that's not likely. That's not likely.
I'll see you next week.
All right, I'll see you, Jeff.
No more Team Merlot?
No more Team Merlot.
Yeah.
See you, Jeff.
No, I have been a lifelong
he's never got.
I parked over here just to do you guys honor.
Oh, is that what you blocked my Linda?
Well, there was this car that for sale on the other side.
I know, so I couldn't get in there. See how I had to park?
Well,
you ruined my last night.
Just for old time's sake, I parked over there.
Oh, we wondered who that was. I forgot what your car looked like because it's been a while since you parked over there. As we bid adieu to the summer sign up and head into a new reality.
I didn't see the smiley face in there.
What smiley?
The little thumbnail thingy. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember they had some smiley faces. Yeah.
I don't remember that. Yeah, he notices all these details, this guy. He finds stuff that I don't even know that's there that I put up on the video myself.
Bojack from there.
We like Bojack.
All righty.
Yeah.